welcome back to my channel. I'm so Pisces and I am just living the art of tarot. Let's just keep it there. I am living the art of tarot. I love my cards. I love having access to being, it's so real and it's been helping me, and I just got to help you all. So here I choose to honor the 7 sisters, powerful Pleiadian star seeds, and teach that wisdom is neither learned or obtained once you reach a certain age, but rather it's remembered. And all of the power and all of the secrets of the universe can be found within. Here, we're breaking down those walls of religion. Therefore, there's no separation here. There's no judgment. So really, we find that there's no such thing as good and evil, right? There's only light and dark forces. There's only positive and negative energies that remain. As the collective, we are able to absorb the darkness in the world. However, we need the wisdom to be able to transform that back into light. We appreciate the darkness. In fact, we respect the balance. So here, we're all a little light and dark. And there's a mass awakening going amongst the collective right now. So questions like, why am I here? What is my purpose? And where do I come from? If any of that resonates with you, I'm going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe and continue to join me here as we dig deep into the universe, pulling on ancestor spirits, pulling on the cards, pulling on archangels, pulling on, you know, spirit, using pendulum, burning sage, healing elements of crystals, essential oils, so many things that are right in front of us that we can't see, and we're looking outward instead of within. So please just go ahead and hit pause, grab a piece of pen and paper. I'm going to deliver you a very powerful message. I'm also going to give you angel numbers. I would like you to write down the time and date where you were at, and then any feelings that you may have after your reading. And remember, you're not weird. You're not crazy. You're not evil. In fact, you're very powerful. You are the truth. You are the light. You are the collective. Thanks. Alrighty, Sagittarius, welcome back. I hope you want to have your journal. It is April 7th where I am. Please write down the time and the date of where you are. This is your 30-day outlook. Again, my readings are timeless, so whenever you watch this, you were meant to see it. Today, we are going to be using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot cards. Please check out my unboxing video. In this particular deck, all the pages have been changed into fairies, which I love. And all of the court cards are now zodiac signs. So Sagittarius, just pulling on your energy. You're a dancer. You're very curious. Your element is fire. Your ruling planet is Jupiter. Your strengths are that you are generous. You're idealistic. You're great. You have a great sense of humor. Some of your weaknesses are, though, that you may promise more than you can deliver. You're very impatient. You will say anything, no matter how diplomatic. You like freedom. You love to travel, philosophy, being outdoors. You dislike clingy people, being constrained, and you dislike off-the-wall theories. You're always in search of, it seems. You do enjoy... you're clearing up and making space for something, maybe. Feeling lost or scattered sometimes. Born December 17th, January 20th. I do honor the 13th sign, so I will be going from that zodiac chart. Alrighty, remember here, Sagittarius, we can't focus on worry, anxiety, lack, abuse, fear of failure, anything negative. We can't focus on the cup half empty. We want to focus on the jewels that are in our heavenly crowns. We want to focus on the overflow. Our cup runneth over. We are spiritually rich and our blessings just come out of nowhere, right? Okay. I am using the Dragon's Blood Sage. Dragon's Blood Sage purifies grounds, energies while raising your vibration in preparation for meditation. And it can allow for a deeper connection to the source of all creation. It enhances creativity, and it brings fortune to all of those who are open to its magic. A little bit of that your way. Let me get in the gist of it, okay? Put this around the cards. Okay. I'm sorry, that was Palo Santo. I'm tripping. The Dragon's Blood Sage is used for protection energy, removing negativity, releasing bad habits, improving mental ability, promotes healing and wisdom, also aids with grief and loss, love, healing, protection, and sexuality. I was looking at the Palo Santo. So, you know, Sagittarius, you're the first sign for that to happen to me with. Maybe you need to check out the Palo Santo. That was what I explained to you first. So not only are we rich in heavenly realms, but down here we have everything that we need. We don't need money. We have access to it. Everything is at our fingertips. We just got to figure out how to tap into that. Okay. Alrighty. Getting out my stones. Again, that clear quartz, this can be used to set any intent within the chakras, cleanse anything, auras, cleanse the cards. Pendulum. My pendulum out. It's kind of been hooked on here, and I've kind of just left them together for now. But shout out to all my star seeds, reminding us of the astral realm. Star seeds and children of the star seeds out there. Please check out my 7 chakras, part 1 and 2, if you are more curious on the stones that we have and how I use them. Okay. This is going to be your 30-day outlook from April 7th to May 7th. I go from the 7th to the 7th, 7 being the angel number of completion or perfection, spiritually or physically. Please check out that video if you don't know what angel numbers are. And I've always been dealt with 7s, also honoring the 7 sisters, Pleiadian star seeds, very powerful Pleiadian star seeds. All you children of the star seeds out there, you little indigos and crystals. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, dancer and very curious, very powerful Sagittarius, very, very powerful sign here. So I need clear and direct messages for Sagittarius, April 7th through May 7th. Archangel Michael, we ask that you come in. Keep it alive. Oracle of the light. Abundance is already flipped over, okay? Okay, so we're going to leave that out there. It just flipped over for the first week. Wow. Abundance. So I'm going to read to you what the fairy is saying and then the meaning of the card. Really quickly, I'm going to explain the spread. So we're doing pretty much a 5-card spread. Spread out like this. The first card represents the first week, the second week, the third week, the fourth week, and then the 5th card will represent the overall outlook for the month, okay? So the One of Pentacles. Wow, that popped out real quick. That's very powerful. I felt that one. This is amazing. This is so amazing. Okay. See how that card makes you feel? Just look at it. Take this. This is a fortune that Mother Earth gave to me to give to you. This will replenish your physical state of abundance. A little angel that has descended from the heavens has acquired several precious emeralds, jewels that have been given to her by Mother Earth. The emerald stone that she holds in her hand glows with an immense energy that radiates persistence and endurance. She knows that these jewels will serve as a cure for physical ailments, which is why she is searching and collecting as many as possible. After she collects these emeralds, she will gather them all and share them with the creatures of the earth who are in need of physical help. She will take the remaining stones up into the heavens and distribute and share with all the heavenly creatures. So when the card is upright, it means, in a reading, this card represents the intuition of physical or healing, a profoundness of prosperity. Ooh. Make this time an effort to replenish your physical state, which will help your body develop vitality, strength, and endurance. In a matter of time, your energy will manifest and expand anything you want to do. On a side note, you may want to be practical and down to earth in order to achieve respect. So that is what Spirit is saying for the first week. Abundance. You're going to be getting some abundance, okay? Alrighty, Spirit. Clear and precise answers. Archangel, we ask that you cut anything that is not serving us. And I ask for clear and direct answers for Sagittarius that needs to hear it the most. For the second week. Oh, there we are. Right side up. The Emperor. Sovereignty. Angel number 4. Angel number 4. We also have the angel number 1. Let me see. Yeah. Angel number 4 again. Yeah, the Emperor. Okay. So this is for your second week, Sagittarius. This is juicy. This is real good. Okay. The Emperor. Over here. No, look at me. The furry authority figure. Please don't underestimate me. Beware when I rule. I expect obedience. I expect honesty, and nonetheless. Keyword again, sovereignty. The feline that you see is being held by the beautiful creature before you is no ordinary feline. He is the leader and a commander, a chief, a sire. Unlike many other male rulers, this feline does not depend on anyone, nor does he let others depend on him. He holds no intimate relationship with anyone whosoever. The only relationships with others is his or a different kind. Okay. Relationships based on command and sovereignty. Oh, his relationships are of a different kind. They are based on command and sovereignty. When his feline stomps his foot, he commands must be completed and fulfilled. He applies rules where he needs to be ruled and leadership to those who are in need of it. He is building a legacy where other emperors cannot keep up. A simple word of advice. Do not underestimate him. Despite his true nature and size, his ideas and commands are far stronger than any army of soldiers. He can do and undo as he pleases. Wow, that is the Emperor. And oh wow. In a reading, this card represents a need to know that not all the things in life are going as expected. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm blabbering around. They're not going as expected. You've been so careless for some time. You've neglected your properties. You're at a point when you sit back and just expect things to get done. But the truth is, nothing ever gets done on its own. Now it's time for you to take charge, Sagittarius, and apply in order to restore order where it needs to be applied and restored. If people in your personal life or circle of friends are getting out of control and not following the laws, set an example and be a leader to them. So yeah, you're needing to be a leader to the ones around you. And they're not going to do it. You're going to have to be the one to do it. But you're the Emperor. You can do it. Alrighty. Very powerful for Sagittarius. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Alrighty. Dang, that's supposed to be a card. Wow. Hold on. Let me get it right. Sagittarius, week 3. Clear and direct answers for Sagittarius. One card, please. One card, please. One card answers, please. Very for the Sagittarius that needs to hear it the most. Holy Spirit, come. Shekinah, come. Archangel Michael. Okay, right now. Page of Cups. Inventiveness on the 3rd week. We have the Page of Cups. Look at this beautiful artwork. Isn't she beautiful? Those eyes. You know, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Page of Cups. Alrighty. I listen to my spirit and heart, and they are never wrong. Okay. Keyword inventiveness. A black-haired nymph stands behind several Deutera flowers because not only do they connect with the water, but they also help her connect with her emotions. She is intuitive and does not have to rely on others to tell her what she should be feeling. She rarely knows it well enough. When you are feeling lost and distrustful in your own feelings, let her hand you some of her flowers so you too can learn to trust your feelings. So you need to trust yourself in that third week. In that third week. You're needing to trust yourself. So the Page of Cups is very sentimental and values the sentiments of others. The page shows that you can open up and express your feelings. It's associated with the ocean where beautiful things are submerged and well kept. Ooh, I love the ocean. Only those who truly want to discover its treasures are welcomed to the ocean's waves. For those who don't know how to handle a cup's page, they will most likely lose touch and sensation of worldly things. The Page of Cups denotes a person who is calm, intact, and emotional, and their feelings are true and alive. They may tap into others' feelings and emotions. They are good at finding out how people are feeling, especially if secretly they're hurt or abused. On the negative side, the page may overreact in minor things, like criticisms or not getting their way. They have a habit of hiding what they truly feel and go through periods of denial. They often like to make others the fool and even make themselves out to be a victim by asking for sympathy. They cry for their own agenda. Wow, very powerful. Inventiveness. So you're going to be inventing something that third week, Sagittarius. Okay, the fourth and final week. Clear and direct answers for Sagittarius for that fourth and final week. That fourth and final week. Oh, there we are. No, it's 2 cards. 1 card, please. Clear and direct answers for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, 1 card, please. Clear and direct answers. Clear and direct. Oh, they're just. I know, Spirit. Take your time with me. I just need a clear and direct answer. 1 card at a time. Okay. Wow. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, progress. The 7 of Pentacles. There's progress here. You're going to have progress. Okay. Let me see. 7 of Pentacles. Alrighty. I've seen that you have done all that you can do. Now you'll be waiting for everything to come gracefully to you. A beautiful blonde maiden has taken time of her busy schedule to pay a visit to the abnormal land that has become completely redundant. Everything is abstract and lifeless. Nature and time stand still, fearing compassionate, yet pitiful regardless how things have been left abandoned to what the place has become. She gathers her natural resources and has taken it upon herself to restore a bit of life and activity to this land. She sits and waits and diligently observes the lands and the clock moving slowly. She waits until everything goes back to its natural form. She is not going anywhere anyway. Wow. That's powerful. Look at the determination in her eyes. And all the time is just melting. So upright in a reading, this card represents waiting on what has already been completed to flourish. Oh, wow. At this moment, it is time for you to sit back. Eventually, everything begins to prosper and develop gracefully. Even though a small amount has developed, enjoy it as a reward. While you're waiting, learn to observe carefully and see value in hard work at times. An effort that you've invented and dedication. Please don't rush. Take your time. Angel number 7, angel number 1, angel number 4, and angel number 7 today. And that is the angel, that's the number of completion. So overall outlook for Sagittarius for the whole month. Overall outlook. Clear and direct answer, Holy Spirit. Come on, Holy Spirit. Archangel Michael. 2 cards. Oi, oi, oi. Alrighty. Clear and direct answers for Sagittarius for guarding the whole month. Guarding the whole month. Oh, okay. Okay. The Hanging One, precipitation. However, this one was reversed when I pulled it out. The Hanging One, precipitation. Perception. Forgive my Spanglish. Y'all know I'll be talking funny. Perception. We gonna get it though. We gonna get it. Oh, okay. And you know, whenever we get major arcana, that is a red flag. The Hanging One. So, look within yourself. You hold the power to do anything you please. The only question I have for you is, where will you invest your power? Again, perception, keyword. Within the bright wilderness, where strange and unearthly monsters dwell, we see a beautiful and sensual maiden. They swing upon the swing, which sits upon a... I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. Okay, the swing upon which sits and swings is unlike any other experienced before. It almost feels like Sally Salsiccia's down by the seashore. The swing is something real, something legit. Only those who are willing to change their point of view, the way they see things, or who want to gain powerful and deeper sight are allowed to swing on it. You see her happy and content while she swings on her swing. But little do you know that this maiden, at one point in her life, never saw things for what they really were. She only saw things that were convenient to her and never made something meaningful out of her life. But then she took it upon herself to start seeing the reality of things, to accept that she could and couldn't see. The maiden took a ride on a swing and it changed her life for the better. So, reversed. When reversed, this card tells you that there is a time to surrender yourself to something that you can't beat. Refuse. However, to give up, even though you don't seem to be getting anywhere. Let me read that again. What is going on? There's a reason why this. I wonder why I'm all mumble jumble. When reversed, this card tells you that there's a time to surrender yourself to something that you can't beat. Refuse. However, to give up, even though you don't seem to be getting anywhere. You are also declining to see things and people from a different point of view. So I'm going to reverse that. Anytime we get anything in reverse, I always set it straightforward. And we're going to redirect this card. So everything's going to be straight. Because remember, we can change the future. And we can change how the past impacts us. Okay, Sagittarius. So that was your read. Remember, candles not only light up the physical world, but they also light up the darkness within. Pink is for love, so I'm sending you some love, Sagittarius. Thank you.